Hey guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. In today's video, I am back with another brand new recipe for you guys. Today, I will be showing you guys how to make the perfect homemade cinnamon rolls. I know you guys saw my story. If you haven't, check my YouTube, check my story. I've been teasing you guys about this cinnamon rolls. Finally, I am here to show you guys how it is done. This is the most fluffiest cinnamon rolls I ever had. If you want to see it, stay tuned. Do not forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video because that helps me a lot. Without further ado, let's make it. To begin, I am going to pour 2 cups of whole milk in this bowl right here. It's nice and warm. Next, I'll be adding my melted butter in there as well. I'll be using a thermometer to measure the temperature. You can also use your finger as long as it's nice and warm. Okay, you don't want it to be hot, you don't want it to be cold. It just has to be warm. Under 115 degrees. This is it right here. Next, I'll be adding some pure vanilla extract. Then I'll go ahead and add my sugar. Once you add your sugar, go ahead and give it a nice stir for about 30 seconds. Now we're going to add 1 pack of yeast in there, and then you're going to give it another stir for about 30 more seconds. Now I am going to add my flour. Make sure your flour is nice and sifted. To the flour, I'll be adding salt and as well as some baking powder. I almost forgot about it. I'm not even gonna lie. So I am going to add my baking powder about now. Just add that in there as well, and then we're going to mix it. Once your dough is nice and firm, you can tell by now it's nice and mixed well together. What I am going to do is add some oil on the side of the bowl. Now, if you don't want to use the same bowl, you can use a different bowl, a clean bowl, and just add some oil on there and then remove your dough, put it on that clean dough, because I just don't want to do all that. I am just going to push my dough on the side and then add my oil on there. So once it starts rising, it doesn't stick to the bowl, okay? So that's what I did. Now, I am going to show you guys a trick on how to get your dough to rise or proof faster. So what I am going to do is take a dish towel, make sure it's nice and clean. I am going to wet it a little bit, not too wet where it's like dripping water. No, you just want it to be nice and damp. And then make sure the water is hot, by the way, so the towel will be nice and hot. What I am going to do is just cover my dough with that towel and then place it in the microwave with some hot water. You see that cup? It's hot water. I am going to place it in my microwave and close the door. Now, we're not going to turn on the microwave now. You just want everything to be nice and warm because the dough, the yeast need a nice warm place for your dough to rise, okay? That will help it rise faster. As you guys can see, once it is done, it's nice and big, double the size. So what I am going to do now is basically sprinkle a little bit of powder on my surface where I am going to be rolling the dough on, okay? Just place it on there. This is it, okay? It's nice and fluffy. You can tell it's like double the size. That we started with. So now we're going to roll our dough. We want to roll it about 1/4 inch, not too thick. Okay, you want it to be about 1/4 inch thick. Okay, once you roll it out, this is how it looks, basically nice and flat. So now I am going to add some butter, or you can use oil as well. It doesn't matter what type of oil, but I am using butter, unsalted butter. It doesn't matter, regular butter, unsalted, it really doesn't matter. Okay, once you're done buttering up your little baking pan that you're going to bake your cinnamon roll in, you're going to set it aside. So you want to get that out of the way. Okay, now what I am going to do is use about 1/2 cup of butter. More butter, yes, cinnamon rolls need butter, honey. So I am going to use a nice softened butter. Just spread it out on there. You can melt it as well, but it's a little messy when I melt mine, so I just let it sit out for about 2, 3, 4 hours and let it, nice and soft. Or you can pop it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or whatever. Once it is nice and soft, just put it on there. Now I am adding dark brown sugar. Just sprinkle that all over your butter. On top of the butter, just sprinkle the sugar, the brown sugar, all over, just like this. Now, if you follow this step that I take, I promise you, guarantee you will come out with the perfect cinnamon rolls. Okay, now I am going in with cinnamon. Okay, we're just gonna sprinkle lots of cinnamon on there. Of course, the measurement will be down below, so be sure to check that out. Just sprinkle your cinnamon all over, just like that. So now what you're going to do now is roll your cinnamon, well, the dough, just roll it just like I am doing. It's pretty self-explanatory, okay? Just roll it. But make sure as you're rolling it, kind of tuck it. You see how I'm tucking it under? So try to do it that way. It'll be nice and firm, okay? All right, now that we have our dough, we're going to make sure we cut it in equal size now, okay? This is my log. I am going to cut it into 14 pieces. 14 pieces, okay? So make sure you cut them equal so you don't have one bigger than the other. It's not a good look, okay? So just cut them as I am doing right now. All right, now we're going to place them on this baking dish right here. Now be sure to give them some space to breathe, okay, because we're going to do one more proofing session. So be sure to give them some space so they can spread out. So don't add them too close. And for the proofing or the rising session, the other rising session that we're going to do, be sure to do the exact same step that I show you guys. Use the wet towel, nice and warm, and with the hot water, place it in the microwave. Do not turn on the microwave, and let it rise for about an hour. Once it is done, this is how it looks, nice and bigger, nice and fluffy. Now we're going to bake this on 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. This is my oven. We're going to place it in the oven. Now, while it's baking, we're going to make the perfect icing. Oh, my favorite icing, cream cheese ice cream. We're going to add some powdered sugar in there. Next, I'll be adding a little bit of whole milk. Give it a stir. Don't make it too watery, because once you pour it on your cinnamon rolls, it's just gonna disappear basically. So make it nice and thick. And I added a little bit of vanilla, pure vanilla extract in there because the color was too dark. So I'm like, let me add a little bit more powdered sugar because you want it to be nice and white. And then once it's nice in this color, we're going to add, it's not white, but we're going to add our cream cheese. Make sure it's nice and softened. You don't want it to be hard or you're gonna fight with it. Okay, I'm pretty sure you can do this by hand, but I use a hand mixer to mix it. So I am just going to mix it just like that. And this is it, guys. This is your cream cheese icing. So good, you guys, so good. I can eat this all by myself, but I'm not gonna do it because that's unhealthy. But this is it when it's done baking. What do you guys think? Let me know down below right now. What do you guys think about these cinnamon rolls? And then just pour your icing all over just like this. Oh my goodness. I'm just speechless. Oh my gosh, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, y'all. Cinnamon rolls is, this one is the bomb. It's thebomb.com. You have to give this a try. Give it a try, guys. Like, I can't tell you how good this is until you're actually biting into this. This is it, nice and fluffy. Yes. You see how the icing just sitting on top? That's what you want. You don't want it to be just melt because it's gonna be nice and hot and you adding icing to it, it's gonna melt. So make sure it's not watery. This is it, guys. I really truly hope you guys enjoy this video. Now I'm asking you guys nicely, please help me out, help your sister out, give this video a thumbs up for me, please, guys, because that helps me a lot. If I'm bringing you guys bangers like this one, the least you guys can do is just hit the thumbs up button for me, please. This is it, guys. Oh my goodness, this is too beautiful. I cannot take it. I can't eat it. It's too pretty. Look at the icing. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am going to try it for you guys as always. This is it. Yes. Oh my God. So fluffy. So good. So yummy. Oh gosh. Just one is enough. But guys, I went in and eat about 4 of these, which is very unhealthy, I must say. But this is it, guys. Thumbs up the video. Remember that, please. Thumbs up the video. Comment down below what you think. And I will see you guys very soon on my next video. Bye.